乌克兰公寓遭受俄罗斯攻击，民宅熊熊燃烧，浓烟不断从窗户窜出，显示俄乌战火依旧不停歇。然而，战场上打得火热，西方的援乌力道也相当强劲。
The United States is committed to standing with you to help Ukraine as it defends against Russia's onslaught and aggression. Clear that Putin will not make it clear Putin will not prevail in this war, and the people of Ukraine will prevail.
为了协助乌克兰抵御俄罗斯，英国首相施凯尔13号前往白宫拜会美国总统拜登，一同讨论援乌下一步。
Ukraine has a right to self-defense, and we've stood united, not just with our allies here, the US, but across with our NATO allies. That's very, very important to us.
乌克兰总统泽伦斯基持续喊话，希望美国等西方盟友能开放长程武器攻击俄罗斯本土，而加拿大率先表达支持。
Canada fully supports Ukraine using long-range weaponry to prevent and interdict Russia's continued ability to degrade Ukrainian civilian infrastructure.
尽管大方向相同，但在是否开放让乌克兰使用长程武器攻击俄罗斯本土，美国与西方盟友似乎出现分歧。
President Biden is expressing new openness to allow Ukraine to fire Western long-range missiles deep into Russian territory.
拜登对于是否开放乌克兰使用英国长程飞弹“暴风之影”攻击俄罗斯本土，仍在观望中，因为他担心俄罗斯总统普丁可能让战场进一步扩大。因此，是否开放的决定恐怕将延到9月底联合国大会时再次讨论。三立新闻曹梦婷报道。